Welcome back or welcome to the Tarp Sports YouTube podcast, whatever you're listening on. Appreciate you tuning in. We've been hot. We absolutely destroyed UFC Nashville, and then last week we absolutely destroyed UFC 318. Let's stay hot on UFC Abu Dhabi. Let's get into it. Starting from the top, the main event, Whitaker taking on Ritter. Guys, Ritter's really good. He came to the UFC, I believe he came from one championship. He is 3-0, 2 submissions, 1 KO. The only losses in his career came from outside of the 185 division. He lost at heavyweight and he lost at light heavyweight for super fights versus Malkin, if you're familiar with him. Lost both of those, but never lost a fight at 185 in his career. Guys, this is an interesting matchup to me, man, because we have a new fun toy in Ritter, but they're honestly the same age. They're both 34 years old. In the last 10 years, these are the guys Robert Whitaker has lost to: Israel Adesanya, Dracus du Plessis, Khamzat Chimaev. Two guys that are champions, and Khamzat Chimaev, who people think is going to be the next champion. This is going to be a great test. This is most likely going to stay on the feet. Robert Whitaker's takedown defense is amazing. He has an 81% takedown defense. This is Ritter's true test, man. I mean, this is Robert Whitaker's the top of the top. Only championship level fighters can really beat him, and we're going to see if Ritter is a championship level fighter. For this pick, he has not proven to be a championship fighter yet. He will this Sunday if he wins, but that being said, I'm more of a see it, believe it type of guy, and a win over Bo Nichols and Kevin Holland and all that, that's not doing it for me. Ritter's extremely durable. I will say that. I think Bobby Knuckles can knock out anyone on the feet, but with how things have been lately, give me Robert Whitaker by decision in this one. Next up, Petr Yan taking on Marcus McGee. This should be a fun fight, but guys, Petr Yan's 3 years younger despite having 11 more professional fights, and guys, let's be real, the level of competition that Petr Yan has fought in comparison to McGee is insane. Now, I'm sure that McGee has been practicing with O'Malley for this fight. They come from the same gym, MMA Labs, so he has championship level talent in his gym to get him ready for Petr Yan. The odds show it. This is a crazy matchup. I don't even know how Yan got this fight, or McGee for that matter. I mean, McGee's red hot. He's undefeated in the UFC, but his best win is Martinez. Yan's 4 of his last 5 opponents were champions, and we're talking about Marcus McGee, his best opponent being Martinez. McGee is a finisher. He has 9 finishes over 10 wins, but Yan's never been finished. He's extremely durable. Give me Petr Yan in this one, man. Give me Petr Yan by decision. Next up, Char taking on Marc-Andre Barriault. It's no secret, Marc-Andre Barriault's toward the end of his career. When you think of Marc-Andre Barriault, you think of an extremely durable guy, but his last 2 losses, he got knocked out by Pfeiffer and Schulfitz or something like that. But yeah, I just think they want to build up Char. Char is extremely marketable. He has one eye. Who doesn't love one-eyed people? Everyone loves Bisping. In all seriousness, Marc-Andre Barriault is just on his way out. They want Char to be a marketable guy. They're going to build him up as a marketable guy. They were hoping he could take care of MVP. He couldn't. So now they're about to get him back in a win column. I think Marc-Andre Barriault has a path to victory in this fight. I think it's the takedowns, but Char has a 72% takedown defense, and Barriault only has a 25% takedown accuracy. I just think Char is going to outclass him. I really do. I think Char is way more talented. Give me Char by KO in this one. Next up, Albv taking on Ochoa. There is a 7-year age difference in this fight. Albv's 31, Ochoa's 24. It's not like Albv is anywhere close to being done. He's actually in his prime, where Ochoa at that age is more looked at as an up-and-comer, but the odds don't say so, man. The odds have this as a pretty even fight. Ochoa looked incredible. I mean, that was one of the better performances I've seen all year versus Cody Durden. He just made Cody Durden look terrible, and Cody Durden is not terrible, I'll tell you that right now. Albv had 42% takedown accuracy. Cody Durden had a 47% takedown accuracy on his career, and he couldn't even sniff Ochoa on the ground. So, I mean, he just kept it on the feet and outclassed him. And I don't think Albv is going to have anything for Ochoa on the feet either. The only drawback is that Ochoa took this fight on 2.5 weeks' notice. Ochoa, I believe he has 2 UFC fights so far this year. His first fight was short notice, and he didn't look as good. Didn't look terrible, right? The UFC brought him back, and he absolutely rocked Cody Durden's world on a full camp. But this fight, taking it short notice, it scares me a little bit. I'm going to go Jose Ochoa here. You don't have to take a method in this one. I'm just going to take Jose Ochoa money line. If I do have to pick a method, those hands are fast and deadly. Give me them by KO, but I'm just going to play it regular money line. Next up, Nikita Krylov taking on Gustaf. If you don't know me, I am weirdly high on Krylov. Even throughout his career, I just thought he could strike, he could grapple. I just thought he was a total package. He has a lot of ups and downs in his career. I mean, he's 30-10, an amazing record, and he's only 33 years old. But that shoulder injury killed him, man. He was out for, I think, over 2 years with a shoulder injury. He came back versus Dominic Reyes and did not look like himself. I was very high on Krylov coming into that fight. I thought he wouldn't fight unless he was 100%. and he just didn't look like himself. Maybe he had to get the ring rust out. This is Krylov's second fight back. It was just a gruesome shoulder injury, guys, and if he performs how he did like Dominic Reyes, Gustaf's going to probably knock him out. But if Krylov is himself, well, then he's probably going to win this fight with ease. I like the talent with Krylov. I think Krylov is extremely experienced. He's 33 years old with 40 professional fights, a ton of them in the UFC. Krylov has more ways to win this fight. Gustaf only has a 57% takedown defense, so if Krylov does want to take it to the ground, he can. But the only reason I'm scared of Krylov is because of that shoulder, but I just don't think he would fight again if it wasn't okay, but I thought that the first time too. I'm going to go Nikita Krylov in this one by KO or submission. He's a deadly fighter, and he's going to show it. It's his second fight back. I'm going to chalk that first loss up to ring rust. Next fight, Bryce Mitchell taking on Said Nurmagomedov. This is the hardest fight to pick. Their odds replicate it, almost to pick them. It's weird though, guys. Bryce Mitchell is the better grappler. He's an American, and Nurmagomedov, with that last name, is ironically a better striker. It's a hard fight to pick. They counteract each other. I think Bryce Mitchell has better competition under him. Gene Silva, Josh Emmett, Topuria are his losses, and I think Said's lost to a lot worse competition than that. He lost to Barrios, Martinez, Vinicius. Those are great guys, don't get me wrong, but I mean, are they Ilia Topuria? No. Are they Gene Silva? No. I don't even know if they're I think I'm actually pretty high on Vinicius Oliveira, but Josh Emmett is still, I think, levels above that group as well. I do give the advantage to Mitchell when it comes to competition, but I mean, Said Nurmagomedov trains with the best guys, but it doesn't really show. He's really good. He's tricky on the feet. He can stop takedowns, just not at a crazy level. If this stays on the feet, Said Nurmagomedov is going to win this fight. Mitchell probably doesn't have anything for him on the feet, but if Mitchell can get it on the ground, I don't think he can submit him, but I think Mitchell can control the fight enough to where he would get the victory. If Said's last name was not Nurmagomedov, Mitchell probably would be a little bit of a heavier favorite. I don't know how much, but I guarantee you'd be closer to like 150, 170. Another thing that scares me, this fight's not in America. It's in Abu Dhabi. We've seen some questionable decisions out of Abu Dhabi with their last names as OV or EV. So if it's a close fight, guys, this fight is going to go to Nurmagomedov just because of the location they're at. I'll tell you that right now. If it's a close fight with the eyes, doesn't matter what anything is, it's going to go to Nurmagomedov. I think the safest play in this fight is this fight to go to decision. If I had to pick a winner, I'm going to lean Bryce Mitchell because I think the competition that he has versed is better, but like I said, it's not in America, so that scares me. But yeah, I'm going to go Bryce Mitchell by decision in this one. Next fight, Muslim Selikov taking on Carlos Leal. There is a 10-year age difference in this fight. Selikov is 41 years old at 170. I do not like that. Leal's 31 in the middle of his prime, but Leal's coming over from the PFL, I believe it was. Leal 1-1 in the UFC. Both good takedown defense. If it needs to go anywhere other than the feet, I think Selikov is the better grappler. I think Selikov picks his shots better. He takes a lot less hits. Leal just has a crazy output. Leal is a brawler, and that type of style would work in the PFL, but I just think Selikov has way better experience under him. I think he's on a 2-fight win streak. Like, the age isn't affecting him that bad. This is another Michael Johnson fight. For the odds, give me Selikov on the money line plus 350. Next fight, Davey Grant taking on Damon Blackshear. Guys, there's a 9-year age difference in this one. Davey Grant 39, Blackshear is 30 years old. Grant is very unorthodox. He's really weird on the feet. He can be weird on the ground. It's someone that I don't like picking against. They're hard to read. If you go back and watch their fights, you don't really know what they're doing half the time, but it works. The bread and butter of Blackshear and Grant is the grappling. But you almost got to think that, are they scared to grapple? They don't, because if they just chain grapple the whole time, they're going to be gassed. And I think they might just abandon it and go to the feet. And I think Blackshear, is the younger, faster fighter in this one. I think he might do better on the feet. But Davey Grant's unorthodoxness scares me a lot. Blackshear is on a 4-fight win streak. I thought he honestly beat Mario Bautista. I thought he got robbed in that fight. The odds indicate that Blackshear's a heavy favorite, and I think it's for a reason. 9 years younger and a super low weight class like 135, that should hold some weight with the age difference. I'm going to go Damon Blackshear in this one. I'm going to go by decision. Davey Grant's hard to put out. He's very unorthodox. I think he can show Blackshear some things that he hasn't seen before, so I'm going to go Blackshear by decision. Next fight, Amanda Rebos taking on Tabath Ricci. Rebos 1-2 at the strawweight division. She overall has a good record, 12-6, but coming down the strawweight, she has not found too much success, but she has good losses. Mackenzie Dern, Rose is amazing, and Macy Barber's really good as well. So those are her 3 losses. And Ricci, her 3 UFC losses, Jan, Lupi, and Marriott, they're amazing. I was kind of questioning why Ricci was the underdog in this fight. And then I start to look at the stats and all that. Rebos is the better grappler, slightly better striker. So statistically, she's just better. But I mean, when you look at the eye test, I mean, I think Tabath Ricci is better when you just look at it without the stats. And I think I'm going to stick with my gut in this one. These two are very similar fighters. I mean, they mix it up pretty well. Both hard to put away. Both don't really finish a lot. I'm going to go to underdog in this one. I'm going to Tabath Ricci by decision. Next up, Abu Islam taking on Billy Elkanah. Billy in this one, he is only in the UFC because he took a short notice fight and he probably just given him a second chance. Abu is terrible, but he's a proven UFC fighter. I don't think Abu's that good. I think that his resume stinks. He's beaten guys that are almost all gone out of the UFC already, but he's proven, right? He's beaten guys that the UFC thought could be good in their promotion, as to where Billy Elkanah is just in there because he took a short notice fight. I haven't done it yet. This is the shitter fight of the week. That being said, Abu Islam, give me him by KO. Muhammad Yaya taking on Stephen Nguyen. Guys, I think I spoke too soon. I think this is actually the shitter battle of the week. Stephen was on the Dana White Contender Series 3 times. In a world where you have Bellator, PFL, all these other promotions giving out money, why are you on Dana White Contender Series 3 times? He lost his first time, he got a win, but it was not impressive, and then he KO'd someone. Then he got a fight, and he lost. So he's 0-1 UFC, 2-1 on Dana White Contender Series. Muhammad Yaya is 0-2 in UFC, but he faced a lot better competition than Steven, in my opinion. And the odds don't make sense. I don't know if this is a short notice fight or something, but when you have two low-level guys like this, just give me the dog. Give me Muhammad Yaya in this one on the money line, plus 270. Last fight, guys, I don't know how this is the card opener. I mean, I would have heavyweights, good heavyweights. This is surprising that this is the first card. Maybe ESPN got this messed up, but anyway, Martin Budet taking on Marcus Buchecha. If you're not familiar with him, Buchecha is a world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He is one of the best submission artists in MMA, 5-1 record. But guys, he's taking on Martin Budet. Martin Budet has one UFC loss. He is 6-1 in UFC, and they're making him plus 240 against the guy that's making his UFC debut at 35 years old. Now, I get it, he was in a different art, and now he's in MMA. He did good. He's 5-1, but now you're in the UFC. This is the big leagues, and they're going to make him a heavy favorite. That's wild to me. Budet also has 100% takedown defense. I don't know how well that has been tested, if I'm being honest, but it still counts for something. Why not go with the 6-1 UFC fighter versus the guy making his debut at 35 years old? Give me Martin Budet in this one. And I'm not picking a method. Give me Martin Budet, money line, plus 240. That does it for UFC Abu Dhabi full card predictions. Don't forget to subscribe, download whatever you're on, Apple, Spotify, or YouTube, whatever it is. Let's stay hot, guys. Nashville killed it. UFC 318 killed it. UFC Abu Dhabi. This is a spoiler, not a prediction. We're going to kill it.